Hello, welcome to another episode of Rich Biz Life's Adventures. Now today we're going to be making a start on insulating the roof. Now as you can see, I've been using the van as a bit of a dumping ground lately for tools and all that. A lot of it's just laziness. So with that said, I better get cleaning. That's better, nice and clean. Right, so I'm going to start off by cutting the strips of insulation, go across the roof. Just put a little dab of adhesive on there. Then I'm going to put some strips of wood going across the metal reinforcers of the roof, and they're going to be wider than the metal beams, and they'll help retain the insulation as well and help them maintain shape. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, so I did one of these the other day and I tapered the end of it, and what I tried doing is just doing it square. And what I'm coming across now is you've got these ridges, so that's stopping it from going all the way up. So what I've got to do is cut a notch in to allow for this second skin bit, and then it'll go further up. So join me in a bit after I've took that little notch out, and hopefully it'll fit perfect this time. Okay, so I've done the insulation. I'll quickly pan you around and let you have a look. So as you can see, I've dot and dabbed with adhesive, and then these have all got to come off again. I've got to stuff the rafters with insulation and then foil tape in between. I basically just put them on to secure the dot and dab while that all cures off. So in the next few days I'll pull them off and insulate them, like I said, foil tape. And then that'll give me somewhere to fix my, we don't really know what we're doing with the roofing yet. Don't know whether to tongue and groove, whether to ply line it, we're still talking about it, what we're going to do. But anyway, that gives me something to fix to. Whether I go through this and into the metal or what, it gives me a thermal barrier between the metal and the outer skin. I decided to just use the width of the insulation just to utilise as much insulation out of one sheet as I could. So I'll have to go in fill in these bits either with the recycled plastic wool or offcuts of my Celotex. Go from there. I've still got to do where the vent is going, but I didn't bother doing it just yet until the vent's actually in place. There's no point in guessing where it's going to be, because I might have to do a frame around the vent just to pack it out with wood, just to give it something to bite into when I screw it down. Next I'm going to drop the roof lining, make a start on sound deadening behind there and insulating it. I've made a start on the wiring, running some conduit around and stuff like that. I'm not going to show too much of the wiring because I'm not an electrician, and I wouldn't want you to copy me, get it wrong, and then I feel responsible. So you'll just see little snippets of what I'm doing, and going from there. I've run my main battery cable. That's going to come from my main battery. Now, a lot of people are going to think that's overkill, but what I plan on doing is putting an isolator switch and doing it so that if my main battery is to go flat, I can jump start off the leisure batteries. Now, I know they're not designed for that, but the amount of times I'm going to need it is slim to none. I probably won't ever need it. But what I didn't want to be doing, say I go wild camping out in Scotland or something like that, I'm out in the middle of nowhere, my battery's flat. This way I can just come in the back, flip a switch, and I can jump start off itself. But what I'll do is I'll tee into it before the isolator switch for my DC to DC charger. And it'll all be fused as well. I'll put like a 200 amp fuse at the other end, and then when I tee off it, it'll be, I don't know, 40 amp, whatever, I don't really know, but anyway, it'll be fused both ends. So yeah, that's all going to be laid in this channel and then round to the main battery. Okay, thanks for watching. I hope this has been semi-useful. I've not really shown a great deal of detail, it's been time-lapse. It's just something I've quickly picked up the camera and got on with it. I've got other stuff I need to be getting on with at the minute, so this is just something I've done to fill an hour or so, so I haven't really had time to do a proper video. But anyway, I hope it helps and gives you a little bit of an insight. Oh, also, I see a lot of people use the stick pins. The only reason why I didn't use the stick pins is I didn't know how much they left sticking out, and I want to go as thin as possible on this ply lining. So this way I know that I'm going to clear the bit that sticks out the other side of the stick pins. And that's why I did that. Anyway, that's by the by. So again, thanks for watching, and if you like what you're seeing, please like, please subscribe, and if you really feel like it, hit that bell icon and you'll get to see all our future videos. 70% of the people out there are not subscribed to this channel. What's that all about? Come on guys, let's click that little subscription button, and we'll get this channel built up, and tell me what you want to see as well. So see you later guys, bye.